Hello, my dear one. Today is the best day to remember something truly extraordinary, that you are not separate from the universe. You are in conversation with it. Every breath, every thought, every feeling you send out becomes part of the language through which life speaks back to you. Today, we are going to talk about the three great rules that govern how miracles happen, not because they are hidden, but because they are so simple, most people overlook them. These rules are the same for everyone, everywhere, every time. They never fail, they never rest, and they always respond to your vibration. So take a deep breath with me now. Exhale slowly. Relax your shoulders, soften your heart, and open your mind. Because what I am about to share with you is not philosophy. It's the way energy truly moves through your life. You are not a victim of chance. You are a co-creator with the infinite. And when you begin to understand how the universe works, life stops being something that happens to you and becomes something that flows through you. Let's begin with the first and most powerful rule, the law of attraction. You have heard about it before, but I want you to feel it today, not just think about it. The law of attraction says this: whatever you give out mentally or verbally will come back to you multiplied. It is that simple. Your thoughts are magnets. Your words are invitations. Your emotions are signals, broadcasting to the universe what you are ready to receive. So many people think of the law of attraction as a trick or a formula, but really, it's a mirror. Whatever you send out, you see reflected back. When you think lack, you attract more lack. When you think abundance, you open yourself to more abundance. When you speak love, you draw love near. When you speak fear, you push love away. The universe does not choose for you. It simply matches you. Imagine yourself standing in front of a mountain and shouting, "I am poor." The echo that comes back to you cannot say you are rich. It will repeat exactly what you have sent out. But if you stand in the same place and say, "I am open to prosperity," that same mountain will echo it right back. "I am open to prosperity." This is how energy moves. It's not about punishment or reward, it's about resonance. Now, I know sometimes you might say, "But Louise, I'm thinking positive and still struggling," and I understand that. This is where awareness comes in. The law of attraction doesn't respond to the words you speak for a few minutes. It responds to the vibration you live in most of the time. If you say, "I am abundant," but deep down you feel fear, the universe hears the fear. If you say, "I am loved," but secretly believe you are unworthy, the universe mirrors that belief. That's why healing your inner dialogue is so important. So how do you begin to shift it? You start gently. Begin your day with gratitude. Name 3 things you love. Gratitude is the fastest way to raise your vibration because it moves you out of resistance and into flow. Then visualize the good already on its way. Don't visualize from lack. Visualize from love. See yourself as already blessed, already supported, already guided. And finally, replace every "I can't" with "I am willing." That one phrase, "I am willing," opens more doors than any effort ever could. When you say, "I am willing," you are telling the universe, "I'm ready to be taught. I'm ready to receive. That willingness creates movement. The moment you become willing, new ideas begin to appear. New people enter your life, and circumstances start to shift. You see, the universe is not waiting for perfection, it's waiting for permission. It's waiting for your yes. And here's something I want you to remember, perhaps more than anything else. The universe never says no. It only says yes to your dominant vibration. Whatever you keep repeating, whatever you keep feeling, whatever story you tell again and again becomes your signal. So if you want to change your life, change your signal. Speak love, think peace, choose gratitude, because the universe is always listening and it always responds with love. Let's pause together for a moment. Close your eyes, place your hand on your heart, take a deep breath, and softly repeat after me. I attract loving people, prosperous ideas, and joyful experiences into my life. Feel those words. Don't rush them. Feel how your energy expands as you say them. The more you repeat them, the more your subconscious begins to believe them. And when your subconscious believes, your reality changes. I want you to think about how you move through your day. Are you focusing on what's missing, or are you celebrating what's present? Are you saying, I hope things get better? Or are you declaring, things are already improving? Every thought is a seed. Every emotion waters that seed. And sooner or later, that seed becomes the garden you live in. The question is not whether the law of attraction works. It is always working. The only question is, what are you attracting? Maybe you've been asking for peace, but holding on to worry. Maybe you've been asking for love, but repeating stories of heartbreak. Maybe you've been asking for abundance, but speaking the language of lack. My dear, the universe doesn't judge you, it simply amplifies you. It takes your inner vibration and reflects it outward. So speak the truth you want to live, not the fear you want to leave. Here is something you can practice right now. Take a journal and write down 3 things you love about your life today. Not big things, small ones. Maybe it's the sound of the birds outside your window, the taste of your coffee, the way sunlight moves across your room. Write them down. Then close your eyes and say, thank you. Feel how that changes your energy instantly. That's alignment. That's creation. Do you see now why I began by saying today is the best day? Because today is where your power lives. Not yesterday, not tomorrow now. This is where you create. This is where you send out the signal that the universe responds to. And when you send it out in love, the universe rushes to meet you. So as you step into this day, remind yourself often, I am the creative power in my world. You are not waiting for miracles, you are making them. You are not asking life to change. You are changing the way you see life, and that changes everything. Repeat this affirmation with me, gently, lovingly, as if speaking to your own soul. I attract loving people, prosperous ideas, and joyful experiences into my life. Say it until you believe it. Say it until your energy rises. Say it until your heart feels lighter. Because the moment you believe it, the universe believes it too. And remember, my dear, life loves you. It always has, and it always will. The universe is your partner, not your opponent. It listens to your vibration more closely than you realize. So today, speak softly, think kindly, love deeply, and trust completely. The rules of the universe are simple, and when you live by them, miracles don't just visit you, they become your way of life. After so many years, I have come to understand something so simple yet so powerful. Nothing in life is random. Not a single event, not a single person, not even the smallest coincidence happens by accident. Everything is connected by the invisible threads of energy, thought, and intention. We live in a universe governed by love and law, not punishment, not luck, but spiritual law. And when you begin to see this, everything in your life starts to make sense. You stop asking, "Why is this happening to me?" and begin to ask, "What is this teaching me?" That shift, my dear, is the beginning of wisdom. The second great rule of the universe is the law of cause and effect. Some call it karma, but I prefer to think of it as the rhythm of energy returning home. Every thought is a seed. What you plant today will grow tomorrow. Life is a garden, and your mind is the soil. What you plant with your thoughts, your words, your actions, that is what will bloom in your experience. You cannot plant weeds and expect roses. You cannot sow fear and expect peace. You cannot speak limitation and expect freedom. Life simply mirrors the vibration you send out. This is not punishment, it is balance. It is the universe's way of keeping energy pure and true. You are not being judged. You are being shown what you believe. Every event that shows up in your life is an opportunity to understand your own creative power. When something painful happens, it is not life being cruel. It is life holding up a mirror, inviting you to look deeper and choose differently. What you give out comes back. What you think about, you bring about. Think about that for a moment. The thoughts you repeat today will return as experiences tomorrow. The emotions you hold today will shape the relationships you attract. The words you speak today will echo in the situations you live through later. The good news is that you have the power to choose what you plant, and that means you have the power to change your harvest. If you have ever looked at your life and said, "I don't like what I see," I want you to know you can plant new seeds. You can begin again. The soil of the mind is endlessly forgiving. It doesn't hold grudges. It doesn't say, "You've made too many mistakes." It simply waits for new instructions. The moment you change your thoughts, you begin to plant a new crop for your future. So how do we live with this law consciously? The first step is to bless your experiences, all of them, even the difficult ones, especially the difficult ones. Say, "Thank you for this teacher." Pain is not punishment. It is information. It's life showing you where you've been out of alignment with love. When you bless the pain, it loses its sting and reveals its message. The second step is to speak words that uplift, because words are energy in motion. Every sentence you speak circles back to you like a boomerang. When you say, "I can't," you are instructing life to close the door. When you say, "I can," you are opening the door. When you say, "Nothing ever works out for me," life will nod and agree. But when you say, "Everything is working together for my good," life will smile and begin rearranging things to match your new truth. And the third step is the most beautiful of all. Give what you wish to receive. If you want love, be love. If you want kindness, be kind. If you want peace, give peace. Life cannot give you what you withhold from others. The energy you give is the energy you live in. When you give love freely, without keeping score, you are bathing yourself in that same vibration. That is why giving always multiplies your blessings, because you become the channel through which love flows, and what flows through you grows within you. Say it with me, softly but with conviction. Every good I send out returns to me multiplied in beautiful ways. Feel those words as a promise, not just a wish. This is the way energy moves. What you give expands. What you withhold contracts. You are never at the mercy of fate. You are always shaping it moment by moment, thought by thought. Now, my dear, let's go even deeper, because understanding cause and effect brings us to the third rule of the universe, the law of divine order and timing. This is the one that teaches patience, faith, and surrender. You see, everything in the universe unfolds in perfect order. There is no chaos from the perspective of spirit. What looks like delay is preparation. What feels like rejection is redirection. What seems like chaos is life rearranging itself to serve your highest good. All is in divine order. Even when it looks chaotic, the universe is rearranging itself for your highest good. I want you to hold that truth close to your heart. There is a sacred rhythm to life. The tide goes out before it returns. The seed must lie still in the dark soil before it breaks open and reaches for the light. The butterfly must rest in the cocoon before it can fly. You cannot rush the blooming of a rose, and you cannot rush your own unfolding. We live in a culture that glorifies urgency, that says everything must happen now. But the soul moves in divine timing, not in deadlines. The law of divine order reminds us that miracles unfold not according to our impatience, but our readiness. The universe will not give you what you ask for when you demand it. It will give it when you are aligned enough to receive it. That is not delay. That is protection. Delays are not denials. They are divine preparation. When something you want hasn't yet arrived, it doesn't mean you've failed. It means something even more perfect is being arranged. Life is not withholding your blessings. It is cultivating your strength to hold them. Divine timing is not about waiting. It's about trusting. And when you trust, you relax. You stop pushing. You stop grasping. You stop trying to make life move faster. You begin to breathe again, and in that breath, you discover peace. Because peace is the natural state of a soul that trusts the process of life. So here is how to live in harmony with this law. When you catch yourself asking when, change it to thank you that it's already on its way. Gratitude is the language of faith. It signals to the universe that you are ready, that you believe, that you trust. And when you release the need to control outcomes, you invite miracles to unfold in their own perfect rhythm. Control, my dear, is just fear in disguise. It is the ego's way of saying, I don't trust life to handle this. But the moment you surrender, truly surrender, you enter the flow. You begin to see signs, synchronicities, gentle nudges from the universe guiding you. The right people show up, the right ideas come, the right doors open. Not because you forced them, but because you allowed them. This is what it means to live in divine order. It's not about sitting back and doing nothing. It's about acting from peace instead of panic. It's about knowing that your part is to plant the seed, and life's part is to make it grow. You cannot dig it up every day to check if it's sprouting. You must trust the unseen work beneath the soil. So whenever you feel impatient, whenever you feel like things are taking too long, place your hand on your heart and say, I trust the timing of my life. Everything happens in perfect order. Feel those words settle into your body like warm sunlight. You are not late. You are not behind. You are right on time. There is a sacred choreography to your life that you may not always understand, but it is unfolding perfectly. The detours, the pauses, the delays, all of them are part of the divine design. You are being prepared, refined, aligned for something greater. And when that perfect moment comes, when your readiness meets divine timing, it won't feel like effort. It will feel like grace. Doors will open with ease. The right people will appear. The next step will reveal itself naturally, beautifully, effortlessly. That is the reward of trusting divine order. So, as we close this lesson, remember, your thoughts are the causes. Your experiences are the effects. What you give, you receive. What you plant, you harvest. And when you trust the process of life, every event, even the unexpected ones, becomes part of a larger harmony. Life is not happening against you, it is happening for you. Take a deep breath now, my dear. Inhale peace, exhale control. Smile softly and say with me, every good I send out returns to me multiplied in beautiful ways. I trust the timing of my life. Everything happens in perfect order. Feel how your heart expands as you speak those words. This is how miracles begin, not through force, but through faith. When you align with love, when you live by these divine rules, you stop chasing miracles and start living inside them. And from that place, all is well in your world. You know, my dear one, after teaching these truths for so many years, I've realized something beautiful. The universe isn't complicated, it's wonderfully simple. People often ask me, Louise, are there 10 laws, 50 laws, hundreds? And I always smile and say, there are many ways to describe truth, but all truth is one. Today, I want to share from my heart what I've learned about the unity of all universal laws. They aren't separate, competing forces. They are aspects of the same divine intelligence that created you, sustains you, and loves you deeply. Think of these three great principles, attraction, cause and effect, and divine timing as the heart, mind, and spirit of creation. The law of attraction draws energy to you. It listens to the song of your thoughts and feelings. The law of cause and effect gives that energy form. It shapes what you've sent out and returns it to you, teaching you through reflection. And the law of divine timing delivers it not too soon, not too late, but in the perfect rhythm of your soul's readiness. When you understand them together, you step into the flow of co-creation with the infinite. You stop wrestling with life, and you begin to dance with it. I often use this analogy. When you plant a seed, you don't dig it up every hour to check on it. You water it, trust the soil, and allow nature to do its part. The same is true for your dreams. You plant them with intention, water them with love, and then you trust. You trust that what you've asked for is already germinating in the invisible garden of your life. Every time you doubt, you're tugging at the roots. Every time you trust, you're letting them grow. So let's affirm together, I align my thoughts with love, my actions with kindness, and my timing with trust. When you think lovingly, act kindly, and rest patiently, you are living in harmony with the three great laws. That is spiritual mastery, not control, not perfection, but alignment. Now, how do we live this wisdom? Not just understand it? Because understanding alone does not transform, practice does. My approach has always been practical. Spiritual laws are meant to be lived in our kitchens, our workplaces, our relationships, not just on meditation pillows. In the morning, begin with gratitude. As soon as your eyes open, whisper, "Thank you." Before you touch your phone, before you think about yesterday, let your first thought be appreciation. Then visualize your desired outcome not as something far away, but as something already unfolding. See yourself walking through the day with calm confidence, guided and supported. Say, today I expect good. I am ready to receive. Is that, in the afternoon, practice kindness not because it's moral, but because it's magnetic. Every small act of goodness sends ripples through the law of cause and effect. A smile, a kind word, a small patience in traffic. These things return to you multiplied. When you bless another, you bless yourself. Remember, what you give out always comes back. And in the evening, release. Let go of the day and hand it back to divine order. You don't need to analyze every detail or replay every mistake. Just close your eyes and say softly, I trust all is working out for my good. Then breathe, rest in that peace. You've done your part. Now let life do its part. Say with me now, I am aligned with the loving intelligence of the universe. Feel how peaceful that sounds. It's not a declaration of power, it's a declaration of trust. You are not commanding the universe, you are collaborating with it. You are saying, let's do this together. But there's something else I must remind you, something that prevents so many people from experiencing this harmony: resistance. Resistance is the energetic equivalent of saying no to the very good you have been praying for. It often comes disguised as self-doubt, fear, or impatience. Thoughts like, it's too late, I'm not good enough, it's too hard, are forms of resistance. They block the flow of divine energy that is already trying to reach you. You don't need to fight resistance, you only need to relax. Take a deep breath and say, when I relax, I allow the universe to bless me in ways I cannot imagine. The moment you stop pushing, life begins to rearrange itself in your favor. The current of good can finally reach you because you've opened the dam. You've moved from control to cooperation, and that is where miracles begin. Now, let's talk about miracles, because people often think they're rare, special events that happen only to saints or the lucky few. But that's not true. Miracles are the natural result of alignment. They are simply life's way of saying, yes, you're in harmony now. A miracle is simply a shift in perception from fear to love. Every time you move from worry to trust, from judgment to compassion, from resistance to allowing, that is a miracle. You may not hear angels singing, but your life will begin to soften and doors will open with grace. Say it with me. Miracles surround me, flow through me, and bless everyone I meet. Because when you live in that vibration, you become a conduit of divine love. Your presence itself becomes healing. You no longer chase miracles, you are one. And then, my dear one, there is the most intimate practice of all, the way you speak to life itself. I have always said that your relationship with life is your most important relationship. You can talk to life the way you talk to a dear friend, gently, honestly, lovingly. Every morning, I like to say, "Good morning, life. Show me how good it can get. Try it." You'll be amazed at how the universe responds. Life wants to support you. It wants to surprise you with beauty, to delight you with ease. But it cannot do that unless you invite it. Your words are invitations. Every statement you make is a message to the universe saying, "This is what I believe. This is what I'm ready for." So choose your words with love. Speak possibility, not limitation. Affirm harmony, not struggle. Tell life what you want, not what you fear. Say now with a smile, "Life loves me, and I love life." Let those words become your heartbeat. When you say them with sincerity, you begin to feel the truth behind them. You notice small signs, the perfect timing of a phone call, the unexpected kindness of a stranger, the gentle unfolding of events that reassure you that you are not alone. That's how life answers when you speak to it as a friend. And now, as we close this time together, I want you to feel my words not just in your mind, but in your soul. You are a divine being. The universe adores you. It listens to every thought you send out. It feels every emotion you carry. It responds with infinite precision and care. You were never meant to struggle alone. You were meant to co-create with this loving intelligence that has always been by your side. So align your thoughts with love, because love is the highest frequency there is. Align your actions with faith, because faith turns invisible energy into visible form. And align your timing with trust, because trust allows all things to arrive in perfect order. Say these final affirmations with me, softly but with conviction. I am open and receptive to all the good and abundance of the universe. Everything I need comes to me at the perfect time. All is well in my world. Pause for a moment. Let those words sink into the deepest part of you. Breathe them in. Feel them becoming your truth. You are in harmony now with your heart, with life, with the great rhythm of the universe. And as you go about your day, may you walk lightly, knowing that you are guided, supported, and loved. May your mind rest in peace, your heart open in trust, and your life overflow with miracles. Because, my dear, that's what you are, a living, breathing miracle of creation. The universe is smiling through you. Life is expressing itself as you. So go forth with confidence, with gentleness, with joy. Speak to life, trust its timing, bless its lessons, and remember, you are always safe, you are always loved, and from my heart to yours, I bless you. May every thought be loving, every word be kind, every moment be guided by grace. Now take a deep breath, smile softly, and whisper with me one last time, life loves me, and all is well.